Road's tie in all of this. This ship, which originated in Pakistan, was headed toward the Portsmouth to the APM terminals. 10 News Side's Katie Collette continuing our team coverage. Katie, what have you learned about where this ship was headed?
Well, Cheryl, you just said it. We learned that it's headed to APM terminals. I just got off the phone with Joe Harris of the Virginia Port Authority. And again, he says the Villa D Aquarius was going to end at APM terminals in Portsmouth. A Coast Guard spokesperson says the ship's manifest shows the container in questions carried machine parts. Now, as for what company was to receive the parts, that is still unclear. I have learned the company who owns the ship, according to Harris, is CMA CGM, the world's third largest container shipping group. Harris refers to the company as a huge, very important and valued customer. As for the suspected stowaways in the container, Harris told us, quote, that ship was supposed to come here on Friday. They probably would have died from the heat in the area when they arrived. He went on to say the container probably would have sat in the yard for a couple of days and then been loaded onto a truck or a train. Now, I also asked him if Coast Guard officials in New Jersey hadn't heard those voices, would they have caught these suspected stowaways in Hampton Roads? Harris told us, quote, we don't scan for people. I don't know of any port that does. We scan for radiation. Now, while Harris did say the container may have sat in the yard for a couple of days, he added some containers can sit for weeks before they're sent to their final destination. He says if the suspected stowaways had not been discovered before Newark, there's a good chance the first time they would have been found was by someone who opened the container at the company where the parts were going to be shipped. Now, Harris also tells me in the eyes of the Port Authority, the system worked. Of course, I will continue to get more information about where that container was headed after it was unloaded at APM terminals. Carrie and Cheryl.